Hello, everyone. Hello. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. And of course, this is April Showers Network. The views and opinions are those of mine. I don't care who likes it. It's not my problem. I'm not here to please anybody on the internet. If you have a problem, sue me. You know, get in line. Whatever. You got a problem with me speaking my truth as the way I see it, get over it, you know. Your life will still go on. Okay, everybody. Testing 1, 2, 3. Hey, Josh, can you hear me? How you been doing? Have you been down there? Because you live in New York. Have you been down there to the Diddy Circus? Hey, mine's got. First of all, I want to hop in. I'm one of these people. The pot calling the kettle black. I can't stand these type of folks. Okay. First thing I want to talk about, this Breakfast Club. I really need to know why people still listen to the Breakfast Club. Why are they still on air? Charlamagne the God gave a 15-year-old girl Spanish fly, received a lesser charge. Now we got this DJ Envy.
Investors in a real estate venture say they were swindled out of millions of dollars. And they argue syndicated radio rapper Rashawn Casey, better known as DJ Envy from the show The Breakfast Club, promoted these deals. Investigative reporter Sarah Wallace talked to the alleged victims and has the response to those mounting accusations you're about to hear for the first time.
We've helped so many people, not just regular people, but celebrities, athletes, executives.
That's DJ Envy on his syndicated iHeart radio show, The Breakfast Club. He's often promoted the real estate venture of his pal, Cesar Pina.
You might know him on Instagram as Flippin' NJ.
But it's more than just a passing endorsement.
You could partner with us on some deals, make some money with us.
Envy and Cesar have teamed up for seminars, including one at the Jacob Javits Convention Center, pitching opportunities to flip properties, often in distressed areas of New Jersey.
We invested $200,000 and looks like we're never going to get it back.
Jose Santiago and his wife Jessica Ortiz say they believed investing in this neighborhood of Patterson would be their ticket to the American dream.
That's the reason why I got into real estate, so we can actually start flipping properties, buying properties, so we can have something for our kids in the future.
The couple says they connected with entrepreneur Cesar after seeing him on social media with DJ Envy.
He's advertising this all over the radio and on television. I've seen shows of him all over the place, so I thought this was legit.
The pitch to invest in rundown properties that would be renovated and flipped for more money. The promise to return up to 30%. In some cases, Caesar didn't even own the properties. This couple took out $200,000 in equity from their Florida home, promised that 30% return within 4 months. Then they say nothing.
I'm paying the interest right now every month, and I have nothing.
Well, at this point, we just want our money back.
Nigel Chamblin says he was conned by Caesar into investing $235,000 in that same Patterson property, along with 2 others, $300,000 each for homes in Hawthorne and in Maplewood.
$835,000 in total on all 3 houses. There were other people investing in the exact same properties. It was a scam. It was a lie.
Augie Rios owns a custom auto wrap shop in Lodi, who says he worked on Envy's cars for years and believed his pitch. He did get back a return on an initial investment with Caesar, but maintains a second investment on this Patterson property went south.
If it wasn't for DJ Envy, I would have never invested into Caesar. I lost a total of $64,000.
After receiving 2 bounce checks, Rios says he got a visit from Caesar carrying this box of jewelry.
He said, take this jewelry until I can pay you back.
How much did he say this was worth?
15, 20 grand.
Then there's record producer Anthony Martini, who invested in what he thought was a promising apartment project in Patterson.
I lost $1 million.
And you went in because of DJ Envy.
Yeah, I did. I mean, you know, I'd known Envy for years.
Martini's attorney has filed a lawsuit.
It's some sort of Ponzi-like scheme where he's taking money from one investor to pay off other investors. You're looking at over $40 million invested with the Pinas in their companies.
Breaking news here on Tony the Closer's Live.
The complaint floodgates opened up when alleged victims started appearing on the social media platform of influencer Tony the Closer, a self-proclaimed real estate scam watchdog.
I decided to make it where everybody would know the disgusting behavior that they're practicing.
Dozens of lawsuits have now been filed against Caesar and his wife. Several also name Envy, who has sued Tony the Closer for defamation after also going on with him live.
And there's nobody in here that could ever say Envy, they gave Envy a...
Real name is Rashawn Casey, declined to talk to the I-Team, referring us to a powerful Manhattan real estate attorney. He says the radio personality lost $500,000 to the Pinas in an investment deal to transform this vacant school building in Patterson into rental units.
He is a victim, just like the other alleged victims are in connection with the scam.
Why, if he's a victim, hasn't he filed a lawsuit against the Pinas?
He has a legal right to file whenever he deems fit. He is now contending with cases that are being filed every day improperly against him.
Why not come out on his radio show and warn other alleged victims if he feels that he was?
This is it's an ongoing, they're ongoing litigations. And there's no room for them on, any sort of radio show.
A lot of people say they bought in because of Envy's reputation. Does he not have some responsibility?
Absolutely not. The only reason why Envy is sued is to sensationalize the case.
The attorney is seeking dismissals of all the lawsuits. As for the Pinas, we caught up with Caesar's wife, Jennifer, in Bergen County.
Do you have anything to say to the alleged victims?
I say, just hold tight and we're going to come through.
Where's the money?
Listen, that's a Caesar answer for you. I can't give you that answer. He wants to be here with you. He wants to do the sit down. He wants to have this interview. He wants to clear the air. He wants to explain his side, and he wants people to understand what's going on. But, he's been advised to not talk.
There may be some hope for investors. A judge has appointed a bankruptcy court trustee to oversee some of the Pinas properties. Any available assets could eventually be sold off to pay alleged victims. From Sarah Wallace, News 4 New York.
I've been trying to configure this field for an hour, but this CRM sucks. Maybe it's time to step up to these slow, archaic CRMs. We deserve a CRM that doesn't take forever to create a report. We need a CRM we won't hate, and that will actually help us work.
See, I need to understand why the Breakfast Club is still on air. I need to understand why the Breakfast Club is able to be on air and talk about people. You got Charlamagne the P. Yeah, I said it. Charlamagne the P. Since you want to talk about R. Kelly on your big major platform, we have Charlamagne the P. You can take it how you want to take it. From Charlamagne the Professor. Oh, that's right. Oh, he's supposed to be the God. But you know Charlamagne gave a 15-year-old girl Spanish fly and allegedly raped her, took a lesser charge, right? So you have these type of people that have done the same type of crimes. Because, I mean, if he did it once, we got to talk about this no good Charlamagne. He probably did it twice. Probably wasn't the first time. He probably paid off people too. So anyway, you got Charlamagne, the P God, okay, who give women Spanish fly, rape them. Then we got DJ Envy, who's part of a real estate scheme, allegedly, you can pick your poison, but y'all got the nerves to be sitting up talking about R. Kelly. You are using your platform, your criminals, you've been alleged criminals, to talk about another criminal. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. So, we give passes. We giving a pass to Charlamagne. We giving a pass. We gonna forget what Charlamagne did 20 years ago. Y'all didn't forget about that tape with R. Kelly, right? Y'all never forgot about that. So we forgetting about what Charlamagne did. We forgetting about DJ Envy, what he did. We forgetting about that. And then we sit up and we let these people talk about other people. DJ Envy was a business partner of a criminal. Okay. You were a business partner. You should have been handling your affairs. That was your business partner. And as far as I'm concerned, you just as guilty as the business partner. They were accusations, but you were still, to me, you're just as guilty. You were the business partner. He was promoting your name. Involved in a real estate scam. Cheating people out of their life savings. People invested. It might be, not messing with kids, allegedly. You know how y'all do. Y'all pick and choose what y'all want to defend out here in these United States of America. Y'all want to pick y'all poison. Y'all want to pick y'all poison. Y'all want to pick y'all poison. So, my question is, why do you support the Breakfast Club with Charlamagne the God, Charlamagne the P God? Okay.
This morning, hugely popular radio show host DJ Envy facing scrutiny.
It all starts with credit, right?
Over his connection to a business associate who was arrested by federal agents for his involvement in an alleged real estate Ponzi scheme. Cesar Pena, charged with wire fraud, was often featured on the massively successful syndicated radio show The Breakfast Club. Envy, who says he never made any money investing in real estate in the business venture, maintains his innocence and has not been charged.
I've never stole anything from anybody, and I'll just leave it at that.
The well-known DJ, whose real name is Rashawn Casey, often advertised his real estate business with Pena, also known online as Flipping NJ, on the iHeartRadio show that's said to reach over 4 million listeners on nearly 100 stations across the country.
We're here in one of the properties that we own. This is 24 units.
Yep, 24 units, 6 storefronts.
Storefronts. And we just want to go over some of the things with rentals.
According to court documents, federal agents allege that Pena used DJ Envy's fame to conduct real estate seminars around the country and promote real estate enterprises linked to Pena.
He also very aggressively and vocally promoted Mr. Pena as his business partner on social media.
Court documents describing Pena as far back as 2017, accepting money from investors for the alleged purchase, remodel, and sale of specific real estate projects, often promising 20 to 45% returns on investments within 5 months, but instead using new victim investments to pay off prior investors and cover personal expenditures, in all defrauding dozens of victims of millions of dollars. DJ Envy's attorney insisting the radio host did nothing wrong.
DJ Envy is a victim, just like the others. And he's actually a double victim because now there's a bunch of false reporting. And again, an element of sensationalism that's attached to this simply because of his celebrity figure.
DJ Envy claiming he never made any.
DJ Envy, that was your business partner. And you want to tell us we're supposed to believe that you was not involved. Make it make sense. See, y'all might be slow, but, I'm 63 and by no means am I slow. Okay. I need to understand how you people support the Breakfast Club. And you got a host that was part of a real estate scheme. The other guy probably took the fall. We ain't stupid. He said he never got a dime. Yeah, okay. Since you don't want to believe nothing about R. Kelly, So then we got Charlamagne. We got Charlamagne the God. You can't make this up. So Charlamagne the God, let me allow y'all to reintroduce, I can't believe, I'm just, Google her name, Jessica. Google her name, Jessica Reid. Google her name, Jessica Reid. Okay. Okay, wait a minute.
That's not even wearing the brand. She's not even dress code.
Okay.
She's She's whitewashing us. She's
Okay.
wearing Dolce and Gabbana and Balenciaga, the child
These are
rapist.
not Balenciaga.
Yeah, on some Charlamagne
They're
shit.
not
Fuck
Balenciaga.
touching.
What?
They on some rapist shit like Charlamagne,
These are not
allegedly.
Balenciaga.
Pass it to me.
What the fuck?
Let me-
Why you got on the
maybe
air
Meek can
Charlamagne?
get the questions
These
off.
are not Balenciaga.
Well, what are they?
They're Bottega Veneta.
Bottega Venetas, okay.
Let me get the
Who's
questions
Bottega
off.
Veneta? The woman that Charlamagne drugged and raped back in the day? That's what she claimed? Or did she have a different name? Pull up her name. Google her name.
Ooh.
This is what she's saying. In these days, can you pass my phone? I thought her name was Bottega Veneta, but it's a different name.
Her name is
Google her name. Her name is Jessica Reid. Jessica Reid is her name. Okay.
not Bottega.
Okay, well, we're going to Google her name. I need everybody at home to Google her name.
I don't think we're ever
And
going
let's
to get
say-
to these Ask Troy F questions.
Yeah, whatever. I got Scamarella. I'm going to type in Charlotte. Can they see me right here? I'm going to type in Charlamagne rape
Where's the shotgun cups?
victim name. Let's see if they've scrubbed the internet of it. Charlamagne, real name is Leonard Larry McKeevely.
Wow.
Was accused of rape in 2001 by Jessica Reid. That's her name.
Damn.
Jessica Reid.
Yep.
Raped the
Allegedly?
black women after the Black Lives Matter and all this. One of our queens. He raped Jessica Reid, who was 15 at the time. Wait a minute. She was 15. Let's Google how old is Charlamagne. It's probably his industry age. Because in 2000.
So, can somebody explain to me, as a fifth grader, because I'm smarter than the fifth grader, I need to know, why are y'all still watching The Breakfast Club? How dare Charlamagne ever speak on R. Kelly? And he gave a 15-year-old girl Spanish fly when he was 20-something and raped her allegedly. We got to say everything alleged. But y'all got hate for one person. Y'all such hypocrites. I can't with y'all. Y'all are hypocrites. Then you got the other host involved, letting the business partner go down allegedly, saying he didn't know nothing. He was just a business partner in the home flipping scheme where people lost money and life savings. You got a con artist, a con artist, a home flipper schemer, Spanish fly, and a 15-year-old girl. But y'all watch these people. And Charlamagne, how dare you? How dare you, Charlamagne the God, sit up and talk about what R. Kelly done did, and you gave a 15-year-old girl Spanish fly. And today, this lowlife, allegedly real estate schemer, DJ Envy, okay? DJ Envy was allegedly involved in a real estate scheme. See, y'all pick and choose what y'all want to stand for. That's why this cycle still the Breakfast Club when Charlamagne the P guy and DJ Envy, alleged real estate schemer, okay? Y'all didn't cancel them, but every day, hold on, oh Lord, hold on. Every day, somebody, can y'all still hear me? Oh, okay. So, you know, y'all don't stand for nothing, you hypocrites. Today, somebody sent me the Breakfast Club where DJ Envy is talking about a tape. Wasn't R. Kelly the one on that tape 20-some years ago? Well, wasn't your co-host who you sit there 20 years ago? He gave a 15-year-old Jessica Reid Spanish fly. Y'all allowed these people to tell y'all who to hate and like and have selective outrage. Baby, if you stand for something, I don't like people that play on the name of the Lord. None of them. I don't care what race, color, religion, political views. If you steal it in the name of the Lord, plant on people, and if you steal it from the elderly, I can't fuck with you. Oops, oh Lord, forgive me. I can't fool with you. By no means necessary. I wish I still had my parents. I'm not going to fool with you, period. I don't like none of you. So if you don't like R. Kelly, you shouldn't like Charlamagne, the P guy. And just the fact that they had Charlamagne, the P guy, they had him on the documentary. The pot calling the kettle black. How can you have a man that has done the same thing and get up and talk about another man? My people, stop letting these people tell you who you should like, who you shouldn't like. Don't jump on these bandwagons. If you stand for something, you stand for it. But make it clear, because I can't deal with you hypocrites. I see why all of these generational curses still are going on. Y'all want to dress the people that's right there in your face, and you still support them. But you want a man that's allegedly fighting for his life, allegedly given an overdose. Because at the end of the day, they changed laws and they broke laws. They were supposed to have been going after the priest in Illinois. 700 priests, okay? But they changed that law to go after R. Kelly, okay? And the girl with that New York case, they lied, okay? Her mama was her madam, her daddy was her pimp and the daughter. And basically, they entrapped him, got the man to sleep with his daughter underage. Entrapment, sent the girl to him, sent her back. We'll never know the true story. But what we do know is that the government hid the text messages where you got the mama being a madam coaching her daughter, knowing they had lied about their age. It was never about Azriel singing. The mama was texting R. Kelly, okay, pretending like she was the daughter. She was coaching her daughter, sit in his lap. Let's shimmy, 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 you know, to get his little, you know, get his little thing up, you know. They was in on it. They got on a documentary and they lied. They knew where their daughter was at all the time. So see, you know, the government probably came in and said, hey, because see, they've been following the money. They followed the money, they knew. You gonna testify, or we throwing you, your lying mammy, your lying pappy, your madam and pimp parents, and you in jail. They knew what their plan was, to lie, con, and scheme to get R. Kelly to do some contracts. He put his daughter on stage on purpose. They knew all about R. Kelly. They studied him, okay? So that's a lot of money for the, you know. He can sue them. They lied. They lied. But see, y'all got, and then, thank God, may he rest in peace, Judge Lennon Weber, who everybody, by the grace of God, COVID hit. Judge Lennon Weber did not give Rashonda Landfair, not one red penny. You know why? She never got help. She stayed with R. Kelly. The family was comfortable. The daddy continued to be his musician. Y'all mad. Y'all mad. Y'all are mad at something some parents allow. So y'all mad about some stuff some parents allow. And this man is fighting for his life because the government has now decided, maybe they want his masters. I don't know. But seems to me they want him on the lap. I'll call you right back. And so y'all need to pick your poison. You need to pick what you're going to stand for. The Breakfast Club should be canceled. If you don't like R. Kelly, and I'm going to tell you how stupid they think my people are and how they play you. Now let's look. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Charlamagne, the P God's involvement in the surviving R. Kelly documentary, despite his own history of sexual sexual assault allegations, sparked significant criticism. The film's executive producer, Dream Hampton, expressed regret for including him, acknowledging the strong criticism she received. Dream Hampton didn't give a damn about the lying people, all of these people that lied. I don't even know how she sleeps at night. Hampton stated that they deliberately limited Charlamagne's screen time, but emphasized that he was so clear and so forceful in his condemnation of R. Kelly. Now, how can one grapist talk about another grapist? Make that make sense, how they played on y'all intelligence. Y'all sat up there and fell for that shit. And this man got his own skeleton. And y'all snuck that, throw him in jail, lock away the key. And you got one bitch talking about another rapist. He gave girl Spanish flat. If you stand for something, you would cancel. You would cancel the Breakfast Club. Castigate all of these people, okay? yesterday. Tanya, Renee, how you been? I came in your show. I'm getting back on YouTube more, but then again, I'm gonna have to take a break. I done had last. I got to go to Arizona, and now I got to go check on another cousin in Mississippi. Y'all sit up. Y'all sit up. Y'all sit up here and let these people brainwash y'all to go with their agendas, okay? To go with their agendas. How in the hell you gonna have one rapist with a 15-year-old with Spanish fly talk about another person? Be all in the documentary to destroy your man. Make that make sense to me. Like, you know, I'm smarter than a goddamn fifth grader. Now, much as I don't like P. Diddy, I ain't never liked him. Think he a piece of POS. Always never liked him. Always thought he had something to do with the unaliving of Biggie, Tupac, Kim Porter, all of the black artists. They did nothing. I'm not jumping on no bandwagon now. You know, because y'all done decided to take him down. When black people was coming up unalive, Kim Porter got her nose broke. Natalia Rubin was shot. Say her name too. I got to do a show on her. Y'all keep forgetting about Natalia Rubin. What Shine did 10 years for him. So no, I'm not getting on no bandwagon. You didn't care when Natalia Rubin was shot by him allegedly. Y'all didn't care that Jennifer Lopez carried the gun and got rid of the gun. Y'all didn't care when Biggie come alive. Craig Mack didn't want none of them at his services. You better study the history. But much as I don't like him, if you didn't get him back then, I can't fool with you. I'm not going to jump on no bandwagons because all of a sudden, y'all done decided y'all want to take a man of color down. It's his time. No. Y'all sit back. They calculate, they watch. They let them make money. They get rich off of them, clothing lines, the music, the money, and everything. And then you want to snatch it away from them. Y'all, the industry, the world, and you hypocrites create these monsters. Because y'all don't deal with them. Y'all create these monsters. How in the hell you gonna help Charlamagne the God, a man that gave a 15-year-old girl Spanish fly, bragged about it, talking about R. Kelly. You people make me sick. Like, I can't even stomach people anymore. Y'all, when y'all gonna wake up? It's a game. So now y'all want to say, well, oh, They're not trying to kill Robert Sylvester Kelly, aka R. Kelly. You don't know that. You don't know how much his music is worth. You don't know that, it's gonna come out how all of these people lied. Y'all did this documentary. It already showed you what Dream Hampton was about. She didn't care. She had a lying family on there that knew where their daughter was at. She brought another rapist on there to talk about the rapist. They didn't care. They followed somebody's agenda, and then they didn't do anything for the little black girls that they said they cared about. Did they give them any counseling? Did anything happen? No. Because half of them chased at them, did everything else, broke the law and everything else to be with them. Parents was okay with it. And it don't take 30 years to catch nobody. I don't give a damn what they do. What they do. But the Breakfast Club should be canceled. I don't want to hear DJ Envy, you alleged real estate thief. I don't want to hear Charlamagne, the P God, talk about another person, and you got the same charges. And none of y'all should be supporting this mess. I mean, we're going to stand for something, right? If we don't like these P's, y'all say y'all don't like the P's and people that mess with kids and all of this. You shouldn't. If you hate Kelly so much, you should hate the Breakfast Club. You should hate Charlamagne. But y'all got selective outrage. I can't with my people. And they know y'all. They've always kept us divided. Why ain't Charlamagne? Why do y'all watch him? But you can't stomach R. Kelly. But you can stomach a man that gave a girl Spanish fly, a 15-year-old girl Spanish fly. Bragged on it on radio. You bragged about it, right? Now I'm gonna just let y'all listen to this. I'm gonna end this show and I gotta do another show on something else. But the man is on video. Hold on, I might have too many tabs because I'm trying to share screens. Oh, I finally got this laptop, I guess, and we just Comcast was out here today working on the internet. So I'm gonna let y'all listen to what this is what he said. Oh shoot. So this POS piece of shit, Charlamagne the P God, was able to talk about giving a 15-year-old girl Spanish fly, and y'all support him. And now we have R. Kelly fighting for his life, who is our family friend. So I might be a little biased. I'm going to stand by him because he's his family friend. I do not condone some of the things that he was charged with, okay? But I know some things that he shouldn't have been charged with. And I see the narrative that they pushed. But he's got to stand accountable for what he did as well. Sometimes God will humble you, okay? God will sit you down to humble you. But do you think it's nice to get up and listen to a person that's got the same allegations, done did the same thing that another person done did? But y'all talking about let him rot, let him unalive in jail, and this piece, POS, Charlamagne the P God, and DJ Envy from the Breakfast Club get this main platform and can talk about him and say he's where he need to be. Well, Charlamagne the P God, you need to be where you should be, you lesser charged POS. This is April Showers. Thank you for joining me on this show today.